Isn't it ironic that Jim would show up out of the blue?
Jim!
Congratulations.
Thanks, my friend. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Whoa. Edit the tears, my brother. Edit the tears.
Ain't no way I'm editing those
Oh
out.
my gosh, I look like a girl.
Beautiful. I'm so happy to see you. And I brought somebody with me.
Ooh.
Wendy.
Do I finally get to meet her?
Hey, sweetheart.
Oh, precious. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you for being part of this.
I mean, I feel like I know you. I mean, I don't know.
She is certainly, from everything Jim has said, she is like your twin. So.
Oh my goodness. How precious. How precious.
What do you think? Do you like?
I love it, sweetheart. It is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. And it fits me perfectly because I have small hands. I mean, that was the one thing I told him. I was like, I do have small hands, but that is just the right amount. And it fit perfectly. That was my one concern is whether or not I'd be able to get it on. It's perfect, love.
I love you. Let's see.
Beyond precious. I'm gonna wipe the tears out of my eyes now.
We're going to have 2 more seats.
Awesome. I'm thrilled with that. Not that I wouldn't want to spend time just with you. I am all about that.
Thank you so much
Oh,
for being part of this.
I'm honored.
Your hubby means a lot to us. Love him to death. He's my buddy. And so I was asking a friend of mine, I was like, give me your feedback on this because we're going to do this special, sweet, very intimate, once in a lifetime thing. And then immediately after that, we're going to have a couple folks join us. And they're like, do you know them? I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, he's a close friend of mine. I love him. And so she said, I think that would be amazing. So anyway. So I had sound counsel on all of it, and lots of great help, brother. Yeah. Thank you for taking care of me.
Of course.
We adjusted in the end for me to do the ring, but thank
Which
you.
is good. I think that's great.
So
So can you show?
And the
Can I see the ring?
last 2 days
Oh,
he's
yeah.
been, he's like, I need your help. I wish I had you on me.
Gorgeous.
Fantastic.
That is perfect.
gorgeous.
That
And
is
this room. See, the reason why I was anxious is because I knew you wouldn't want to be like a public scene.
No, yeah.
I wanted it to be private, right?
I appreciate that.
And this.
This is the best of all worlds.
Let me see how pretty the ring is.
Well, your hubby cleans up all right, doesn't he?
He
Look at him.
He's a keeper.
I'm so glad you're in Greenville.
Yeah, how'd you guys get here?
I've not ever been to
What?
Well, you guys just happen to be in town, or?
Yeah, I just showed up.
But truly, what route did you take to get here?
I'm bringing, I've got to take a guy home tomorrow. He's one of my producer buddies.
Yeah.
So he's here in Greenville. So just worked out. All right, let me see.
Up here with my little.
Let me see the ring again. So I'm going to get a nice close up with my macro there. It's so beautiful.
I'm so glad you're here.
That's so pretty.
It really is.
And we've been waiting to kind of have some hangout time for us together, so this is perfect.
Get the girls here.
Now, can you get one with all 4 of us in it?
Can you do a selfie, Jim?
No, I mean,
He is
we can
kind
set
of
it
a
up.
master of
I
selfies.
was joking. Man.
Jim knows how to do all this. He's the master. So we had all this prepared and ready. Jim had it down to the minute.
I
To the minute.
Mhm.
So he absolutely.
nailed it.
And my whole thing was, Marla is so smart. She's gonna know. I kept saying she's gonna know. And so I tried to throw you off with talking about next Saturday. It probably didn't work, did it?
I left all of the options in the air. Of
So
what
were
was
you
happening.
surprised at all or no?
No, I wouldn't. Yes, I was surprised because I thought you had really moved it
You
to
thought
next
it was
week.
next Saturday,
I
right?
mean, I thought there was possibility. So yes, you did throw me enough off my game that I wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
left all
can you get a picture of us real quick?
I can try.
But she
This would be
sees me
real simple.
hyperventilating, nervous,
Just look through here, this will focus.
smoking. I mean, I smoked 6 or 8 cigarettes, so I can't hear them. I don't smoke, you know.
All right, you ready?
So let's do the. You want to do? You tell us, Jim. Where be?
We're gonna have a flash on, so
Oh, okay.
come up here, baby.
You just hold it down, it'll take
Can
it.
we put this kind of in the middle? What do you think, John?
Sure, we can, here, come over here, baby.
Let's put that up out here so you kind of see that.
Like this.
And you.
Are we wide enough or are you too wide?
A little bit closer.
Do you want to do your hand, or will that be?
I don't know.
Well, you should
How's
do the,
Yeah,
Should
do
be
your
that.
do your thing.
down a little bit. There you go.
Is it in the light? Can you see it?
Yeah, I think once the flash comes on, it'll be good.
All right.
Alright.
All right.
See if that works out.
Thanks, brother. You didn't know you were going to be a photographer,
Not much of a photographer.
Oh, that looks sweet. Here, look. We'll
Hey, alright.
put a little bit of editing, it'll be good.
Oh, that's perfect.
We'll zoom it in and crop it.
And our colors even work. And you guys didn't even know our, well, I don't know, maybe you did know our color scheme.
I'll get the mushrooms ready for you.
We just figured if we went neutral, we'd be in good shape.
Yes.
Well, you wore what I wore. That's perfect.
All right, let's get it.
And we didn't coordinate that.
Here.
And we had an ulterior motive, not to put a damper on the romance, but I wanted to have witnesses because now you can't back out.
Yeah, really, you're not lucky.
You are full of it.
Now you are in. So, all right. So we're not going to go to see Shakespeare since you hate Shakespeare. That was a last minute change.
That is not what I said.
We're going to go hang out for a little bit. So
It filters what I say and it interprets different.
Here's it different, yes.
Great. So this is our regular version. That's the gluten-free version right there to the
Okay.
left. Absolutely. And those bowls are a little warm, so please be careful.
They need wine or champagne or alcohol.
Yes, she's going to be coming down and presenting this
When you
bottle of
put
white
this
for you
on.
right now.
What's funny is you didn't notice any of the other cameras, which was really good.
yeah, did you have them? I didn't notice them either.
Wow.
Yeah. See?
Good on you. Well, you know, you also did make them a little look like candles, right? Is that
Yeah,
one of
that's-
those ones too?
That's perfect. Perfect.
You're very welcome. And I'll never introduce myself to y'all. I'm Amelia. Hi.
Hey, Amelia.
Hi, Professor.
Thank you for being part of this.
Oh,
special
it
night.
was truly an honor.
Yeah.
I was.
Even with me looking like a sap and crying like a little girl.
I was hiding, so I couldn't see you. You sounded amazing, though. It was really a beautiful moment.
Well.
Yes.
I've been waiting for this moment for a long,
Ah.
long time.
That's phenomenal.
December 22nd, I believe, the first time you asked
Got
me
the
to
whole
marry
first part of it. Coming
Let
down,
me see, bro.
coming down the
And
steps.
he told me the first time, he said, the next time I sing this song to you, I'll be asking you for real. He sang the song to me like the next week. And he's sung the song to me like 20 times since then, or
Coming
100
down the
times
steps.
since
Yeah.
then. So,
Really?
once a week, he sings the song to me.
Yeah, I kind of messed that up, but it's kind of our song.
It's
yeah.
now our song. It was sweet. It was sweet. So, tell us about your engagement story.
Oh, my.
Oh, ours is not good.
Yeah, ours is different.
Now I'm even more intrigued.
Okay, fine. This is our 2020 Costa Brown Chardonnay from Russian River Valley.
Nice.
Oh, Jim, that's good. Did you see it already?
Understand.
No,
I do love a
It's
good
perfect.
Chardonnay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You got
that's
it.
why I wanted to make sure I got that camera there, and
It's
that one
perfect.
there.
And I interrupted your engagement.
Oh, no.
My apologies.
Do you want to tell it?
How about we let you?
How about you both chime in? Because that's the best thing is, right? When one chimes in and say,
Ours is unusual. It turned out great since we just celebrated our 36th wedding
There you
anniversary.
go. See, it all has
So
a
it
good
all
ending.
worked great.
That's so good. I gotta show Moxie this. So that
Well, good. That camera got that one.
the camera's perfect. I mean,
Anyway, I'd spent, I don't know, a month going to different ring stores to learn about diamonds. I wanted to learn everything I could about diamonds. I didn't just want to go buy a diamond ring, so I was gone a lot. like a lot.
And he was gone a lot looking at diamonds.
Right, I was gone a lot looking at diamonds. But in her mind,
What year? What year is this? I mean, just what?
1963.
Whatever.
1988.
Ooh, okay, good year. Good year. Okay.
Yeah, and the Vols did really good. That was only after I proposed, the Vols won the rest of the season. Just saying, that happened. Anyway, I just got back from getting the ring. I've got this goofy Gilligan hat on that's got flowers all over it. I'm a mess. Probably haven't had a shower in 3 days because I've been just working everywhere. So I'm coming back to the house and she comes out crying. I just know you're leaving me. And I was like, I mean, she was really sure that I was leaving. And I said, you're going to make me do this right now, aren't you? And I said, I haven't been running around on you. And I just said, will you marry me? And I had the ring in my pocket. So we were supposed to go to the beach,
Isn't that good?
but I'm jacked up.
Ma'am, will you be enjoying white wines? Chardonnay?
Yes, that would be wonderful.
There's this angle, you coming down the steps. So we got 3 angles.
You're very welcome.
You gotta see this. Can you turn the volume up, Jim?
Not on these cameras. You will actually have it at some point.
Someone enjoy Chardonnay?
He's gonna want a red wine. Okay. I mean, he'll want a Cabernet or there'll be a red wine, Jim.
No, I'd rather have,
Yeah,
I'd rather
red.
have a cab or something.
There's one difference, red versus white. I love red.
Gosh, my words that I spoke. I was nervous as a little
Do
girl.
not critique it, my love. Do not critique it.
Hey,
Oh my.
hey, big man. You knocked it out of the park, Jamie.
Yeah, you had people crying behind the wall.
Oh
so-
my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm over here-
ridiculous.
I'm over here tearing up. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
keep it
yeah.
together, Jim. Keep it together. Keep it
And the
together.
sweetest thing is you all singing together. That's precious.
So that's just a long one to do.
He did. So that all-
We'll let you watch the rest. The other one's better,
It's
but
amazing.
this was
Yeah,
just to
he
get
loses
you
the
coming down the
words.
steps.
That's
I've
amazing.
learned them now. I didn't know them before. I know them now.
Being so,
Okay, this is from your small unit, right?
this is a small part of this.
Okay. I came in yesterday and he
Because
worked it out.
you Jim said that you
Do you
always
know
plan
it?
everything and stuff.
Is it John Mitchell?
You're Somalian, over he is the guy in charge.
Part of it is, I really am.
Either way.
This guy came from Washington.
Very friendly.
That's Robert.
Is it? Oh,
He's phenomenal.
That gets her things charming.
So, what was the best part of your engagement? I heard the whole story, but what was the best part of it? Because there's got to be a part of it that completely.
The Vols won the rest of the season.
Oh, Jim Johnson. I don't-
I'm totally not a Vols fan.
Honestly, I think just his proposal, it didn't have to
The
be
thought.
fancy,
Right,
it
right,
didn't
right.
have to be exceptional, just the fact that.
were you guys private? I didn't hear that part of it. Was it private when you did it?
Well, yeah.
I drove home in the driveway and she comes out barring.
I
So
remember you told me
So
that
I'm
part of it,
sitting on
so-
I'm sitting on the front porch,
Yeah.
and I said, but I'm okay if you leave. I'm okay, because I had,
Work through
worked through the
Yeah.
whole scenario in my
Oh,
head.
bless your
And
heart.
so-
That's terrible.
Did you go out afterwards though? Did you?
No.
No.
No, you look like a,
He
you look like a,
looked
I look
rough.
homeless.
He
It was horrible.
mess. He was a
I was like, thank God nobody was there. If anybody took a picture, I'd have burned it.
Okay. All right. Okay. So then tell me about the
I
wedding
don't know
day
if you
then.
know.
Let's move to the wedding day. Was the wedding day?
Johnson, are you familiar with
The
him?
best
Where's
thing about my wedding day was married my
Oh, you should be.
We-
He is a,
The best memory.
he's Dolly
Just
Parton,
under
he's a
6.
videographer, and he's also like
30 years.
winning,
30. Tell me about that one.
Hollywood
30
films.
years, yeah.
Uh,
He and
He does all the
he and,
technical, all the back end.
Our
That's
sweet
what
friend.
we're executive
Magley's
producers, but he does all the heavy lifting.
He
He does
is.
all
We're
the,
supposed to come
he
here
does
and
the
do
intelligence
all this, and I
stuff.
really hate that we missed that because
Well, it
vacation
sounds like
doesn't
all
even
of
exist now, does it?
Right.
Very
So, what
successful
we
in
went to.
your
Oh, it does?
fields.
No,
And
the one you were supposed to go to,
Right.
yes.
She's talking about.
It
does
gone.
exist.
It's
It's
gone.
No, it's gone.
I was going to mess
But they're
with
gonna
it.
rebuild it. I mean, it's literally,
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yep.
It was
See
a
what
beautiful,
Jim
beautiful
Sure,
campground.
send it up.
See what
Sure.
Jim thinks.
Would you like to taste
Yeah, we always
first,
camp
or
with
may I serve?
He owns Mackley Jewelers in Knoxville. Jim and I gone on a cruise. I don't even remember how long ago it's been. But you know,
it was
you go to those port
Probably 3 or 4
jewelry
years
stores
in.
that,
Oh, yeah,
you know,
yeah,
the
yeah.
gotcha stores.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a ring design that I had never seen before. And I
Smells
fell in love with it. And we went to all
Yeah,
types of
they
jewelry
all-
stores
they
in Knoxville looking for
Custom
that
picked all this
particular.
for us. So,
ring
I mean,
design.
they were so good.
And
Sobeys has been
I
amazing.
never found it. And we
Yes. Yeah, we'll save that. I want to save everything so she can have it. Yeah. That's fine. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Found your ring.
And you're Emily?
And they
Amelia.
got together.
Amelia.
Yes,
I was
ma'am.
close.
You were very close.
Designed
Thank
it.
you.
Amelia with an A?
Anniversary
Yes,
at
sir.
Hungry
Just like
Mother
Eric.
Campground.
Perfect. Are you a flyer
Gave me.
My,
like Amelia?
a lot of
This
my
is,
family
this is,
Oh,
not
good.
This is
myself
a
personally,
new ring.
but family.
this
Okay,
is not the one.
Yeah, I'm a
Is there any
private
part
pilot.
that
I've
was
flown for a while, so
important?
I love to fly. Hey, how are
My
you?
grandfather was a,
It's a, it
teacher
needs to
at
be
Tennessee
cleaned desperately, but I just haven't had it.
flight safety in
But-
Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So he would let me
And I
fly
was showing
some
one of the
maneuvers
ladies that
and
I work for. What Jim did.
it never went well, so.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
It is, yes, sir.
It's Dolly Parton's, one of Dolly Parton's many cousins. And she's,
Longer
she's
than you
a
do.
lot
I mean, it's
of
kind of
personality, has that depth. And she said, oh, he's gonna keep you. Yeah, and he sure is, so.
You tell me about what you do. I know
She
Jim
said
does. What
yes.
do you
I clean houses.
I know she did.
Jim,
Okay.
she said yes.
do? Do you love
She
that?
did say yes.
I'm very, very good at it. It is,
Okay, that was
and,
not a love it. But okay, but you're good
well,
at it. There's a
it's
difference.
hard. It's physically hard. I feel like it's kept me,
Young and spry.
young and spry, definitely. And the people that I take care of, and I don't just clean for them. Like I told you about Edna, I mean, I go and she says, you about ready for a snack? And we'll sit down and talk for an hour. And all my customers are precious to me. They are.
It's a ministry. I mean, it's a job. But
That's
it's a
what I was
ministry.
just thinking when you said that word. She really has. She has.
She does.
Which, I mean, as you know, we're hoping Jim will, well, not hoping. Jim's gonna come on as part of the Wellington team, and we would love for you to find a place in there too. And we very much see it as a ministry. I mean, it's business, but it's deeper than that, right? I mean, if your job and what you do is a ministry, that's the most important thing. It goes deeper.
Can I share with Wendy what you like taught me about this whole process? So for the typical company, you would say, well, we need this position and this one and this one, right? We need marketing, we need sales, we need management, administration, whatever. And so what, Moxie has taught me is you're better off finding the top caliber people. That person that can bring their entire personality, their background experience, all their failures and successes, everything. You learn a lot more from failure than success. So that person can bring all that to the table, and then you find a way for that person's skill set to be highlighted, right? So instead of taking, a square peg and trying to fit it in a round hole, right? Saying, well, we need this need. That's why she said that to you just now, because she didn't really give you any background to that. That's what she's thinking behind that, is you're the kind of person that, would bring tremendous value. So same thing with Jim, and I told Jim early on, because Jim, when he asked me all these questions, what's it going to look like? What will I do with this? What's the expectation? Time? I'm busy, blah, blah, blah. And so what he was thinking was like the traditional, like corporate, this is the kind of job offering or whatever, filling your skill set. But where we come from is way different from that. To look at the individual and that individual, and you're not Jim, you're Wendy, right? So you have your own unique skill set, and whatever that looks like, what Moxie has taught me is to find the key people, and then
it's much easier to craft what they do within the company than trying to take someone who's not really wired for that and force them into what you need as a company.
Yeah, but it's the backward way of doing it. You find quality people.
But I think that's brilliant. I mean,
You,
that's
you
a
find the
brilliant
person and then you
perspective.
find the place. You don't, I mean, when you create this job description, it also bothers me in the church because I feel the same way. Quite often people have asked me to come into the church and then they'll give me a job description of what they want me to do in the church. And I'm like, I'm not gifted in those ways. I can do number 1 and number 5. Number 2, 3, and 4 is not me. So you find the person and then you find the place and then you find other people to do the other things that need to be done. So
Keep talking. He wants to. What do I do with the camera? What
Can you lean this way? I want you to be in the light. So you know everything that went into this, right? And you recognize the shape, right, and the style, because I didn't shoot from the hip. You know, she told me this is what I like, and so we took this and we had this custom made, so it's one of one on the planet. And the jeweler that did this, and I don't think I told you that, I told Jim, but I didn't tell you this. He indicated, I'm sorry, of all the rings he's done, and he's done, you know, he does a ton of these every year, that this is the top 5 rings in the top 5 he's ever done. So I'm like, that's perfect. You know, and he's like, you know, I could tell from the way he was talking, he was thinking, this woman is like highfalutin, everything's got to be the best. I'm like, nope, that's not her. That's not her at all. You know, but that ring is worthy of who she is as a person. You know, not her wearing that because she wants someone to look at it, because that's not her. That's why, you know, today, when you do a proposal, you know how ridiculous the pressure is on a guy to do a proposal? It's crazy. You have to have a flash mob with 300 people. You have to have a pilot that does skywriting over the top of you. You have to have a United States senator that calls in on Zoom and put it up on a big screen and says, congratulations. I mean, you have to do this ridiculous stuff, and everyone tries to outdo the other one, you know? And so one of the things, we shared with, I shared with people close to me, I'm like, well, and me and Jim talked a lot about this, Moxie's not like that. She's not like glitz and glamour. She came from a very, you know, middle income, what's the region of country?
Midwest.
Same place I live. I grew up Midwest, you know, normal people, you know? And so for her, she's not into all that. It doesn't matter to her. In fact, she would prefer private. And so when Jim and I were talking about this, he's been my partner in trying to figure this out. I'm like, Jim, I think we should do it on this suspension bridge, you know, because I thought it's a beautiful place, right? But you can't control the weather or who's there or any of this stuff around it, right? There's so many variables. And so you know, and it's also super public. So it comes across looking ostentatious, flashy, and that's not her. You know, she doesn't really like that kind of thing. Her preference is quiet, meaningful, intimacy, close friends. This, you know, that's her style, you know, so that's why we opted. Yesterday was changed, because it's been the suspension bridge for 2 weeks now. And it just got changed yesterday when I came down. So.
We've been around trying to figure things out. I mean, I'm going to take
So
this
how long
with
have
this.
you been in town? When did you guys get in town?
Last week.
You got in town last week?
I'm kidding.
Oh.
They just got down a little bit ago.
Okay.
1:30.
All right, let's do that the ring again with your.
Oh, right, location?
Right?
Yeah. All right, you look or.
And did they, hopefully they got exactly what you wanted for your order. And so what we did, because we're on a little bit of a time constraint, or we thought we were, because we were going to see Shakespeare. And
Please don't tell me you canceled that. I mean,
so listen, so I'm like,
he said to me, I like Shakespeare. And I said, well, I have to there's a difference between hearing Shakespeare and seeing Shakespeare. Hearing Shakespeare, I'm a little like, I don't always understand it. When you
Wendy,
see
she said Shakespeare sucks. I mean, that's what I heard, you know what I mean?
Oh my God.
You know the men translator? I'm sure
Filter.
Jim
The
filters
Jim-
something,
yeah,
right?
the
What you
men
say,
filter.
you hear something different?
Yes.
So that's what I heard, you know, I'm like, well, Shakespeare.
How often do I say that?
Oh my goodness. All the time.
Jim-
Two great friends, a
It's
great
a
event.
fact of life.
Thank you guys for being part of it.
Oh,
We will forever remember this night. So thank you.
It's true.
we'll commemorate it, right? I'm all about special memories.
So we are limited somewhat on time. So I had everything pre-ordered and ready to go. This is,
Gluten free. He said this is, or
Yes.
she
So
said this is gluten free.
try that, see if you like it. But y'all, you obviously, oh, can I pray for us? And we'll dive in. Father, thank you for this time. Thank you for this night. And for our friends being part of this. And thank you for Marla and everything she means to me. And thank you that she said yes, Lord, that's a positive. The alternative was not so good. I would have taken the ring and pawned it and given the money to a monastery, I'm sure, Lord. Anyway, thank you, Father, that you brought us together. And in all seriousness, we love you. In Jesus' name, amen.
So this is,
Totally inappropriate prayer, Scott.
that's us walking to it. That's me and Daryl walking to it. And then I gave it to her here.
and look how,
That's awesome.
we never stray very far from our, I had no idea
What year
you
was
could
that?
tell.
What,
5 years ago. 6 years ago.
I love that.
It's good.
So,
And it's the ring you're
did
wearing.
you did you
Can I
guys
see?
did you guys take 100?
It hasn't been cleaned in a bit.
Have you taken anniversary?
Wow, I
trips?
like the
what
bands,
does,
Wendy.
What
I-
does
that-
Where did the bands come from? Was that
That's-
your idea?
That, we saw that on a cruise ship.
oh,
You,
which
you know,
cruise ship?
you go on the cruise, and then when you go to the ports of call, they have those cheesy jewelry stores.
Well, this wasn't a cheesy. This was the
Look at the
American
band,
Virgin
baby.
Islands.
Beautiful. No, I love it. And
And we were
I love
we
the
were in the Virgin
interwoven.
Islands.
The
I mean,
Virgin
I love this.
So anyway,
Oh, Virgin Islands. Okay.
yeah, the design is what we looked for
I love it.
ever and never found, and that's what he and Daryl got together and designed.
Gotcha. Well, y'all jump in there
Fun.
and Moxie, try that. See if you like it.
Okay.
I don't really know what it is, but it's all supposed to be Moxie friendly because we were very intentional about everything.
They said it was gluten free.
All the allergies and everything we went over in great detail. This one is for everybody. That one is for you. I don't know what the circle things are, but they look cool.
They said it was gluten free crackers or gluten free, but
It's a cracker.
that's what they said. I'm not sure I'd eat it all by itself.
No, it's good.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, taste it. Yeah, it's good.
I'm excited.
And so
Okay, so tell me about anniversary trips though. What have been your anniversary? I mean, have you taken trips? Did you take a honeymoon?
maybe let her eat too. She's gotta eat.
We
I
are.
have questions.
Our tendency is to just go where we spent our honeymoon, and our honeymoon was spent in
Sure.
Georgia.
Oh,
It looked good for you.
You and I, man, we look like we
It is.
I would-
And
What
what time of year
did
did
you
you
get
get married?
In October.
So see?
Yeah.
So,
Change it. As a matter of
I
fact,
want Matt
on our honeymoon, we drove all the way into
Matthew
Pigeon
Blair.
Forge, and because it was
to be
peak,
the first.
you know, there are weekends that they call peak
Matthew
weekend.
Blair met.
And on those particular weekends, there's
So,
never any hotel rooms,
let's
especially
see
back then.
if he'll answer.
And we drove all the way in, could not find room, so we had to drive 30 miles back to Knoxville to get a room. And we went back up the next day, but,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Could you
Did it
tell?
work?
Could you tell?
Have
I
you
was so
been to
nervous?
Oh
the
yeah.
Biltmore?
Oh my gosh! But I
Yes.
mean, I
Have
you
you
know, I
ever
told
done
you,
the
I'm like,
anniversary there? 'Cause
It
that's
did work.
oh my gosh!
You didn't wonderful.
I
And
mean, they're undergoing
and
right
my
now,
whole thing
but
is,
after the hurricane.
Jim's
they're
going to take
undergoing-
pictures.
I mean, you've
Don't
never
cry.
done an anniversary
This
for
this
Biltmore.
will be humiliating. Don't cry, you know. And so my whole thing was keep
Not
surfacing. I
What
wanted
would
to
be
be
your
surfacing.
What
No.
excuse me, like what would be
Oh
You
gosh!
did right,
what would be
babe.
your dream location?
It was not
Anywhere
right.
in
I've
the
lived
United
that
States,
far,
where
but
would
she
you
was
want to go?
amazing. Let's see if I can raise him.
I can't come up with the names.
She says, anywhere with you.
Yes, that's.
California, Washington, Wyoming,
I want to take her to,
Colorado.
I want to take her down the California coast and have her
Highway
see the
1?
redwoods. Have her see the redwoods. Drive down the
Have you
coast.
been there?
I've never been there.
It's, it is truly amazing.
So your spouse and my spouse could take us to see it, because I've never seen it.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Valley, Fernwood. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous all the way
Dare
around.
he not take
I mean,
my call?
so from the
Big
Oregon
Matt
border,
Shabira.
Yeah.
all the way down until you hit like
He is
Monterey, Carmel.
on the road.
After that, it kind of trickles out.
With his girl.
It is,
on a road trip,
I live
and
in
they're in camping out.
so my ex-sister's going.
They're
So
staying
we
in
live in California.
tents.
It is truly and absolutely gorgeous.
They left
We want
Chattanooga
to
to
go
drive back to
in the
California.
fall.
Well, I know.
In the spring,
I know, yeah,
everything's
yeah,
so
chat
the
with him.
fall is rainy season. This, no,
Did he tell you about what he?
actually, I take that back. The
I'll
spring
let
is
I
rainy
see it.
season, the fall is like all
Dude,
around.
it's absolutely beautiful.
The
We
temperature,
also
And I
have some
just-
garlic cheddar butter biscuits for you. Miss Moxie, these do have gluten in them, but these are our gluten-free crackers for you as well.
Good, Amelia, thank you.
Yes, we went.
I had him paint with me.
I think it's amazing. I don't know what you think about his
Uh,
stuff, but I think.
Where did we go,
It's really
Jim,
so
for the Nerium conference?
No, I had him, I
He's
had him,
asking about Miriam.
Nerium conference in California?
where have you been in
Long
California?
Beach.
But you haven't been to the north.
Right.
Thanks, Amelia.
We were in Long Beach,
Right, and
and we went to San Francisco.
Amelia, you have a ring on that thing, are you married?
But you haven't been north of San Francisco?
no,
I have.
So what does that have meaning?
I've been all over California.
You tell me, school me on
and it was just it was like a business.
It was,
We went to San
honestly,
Francisco,
it
went
was
to
after
Bridge.
a terrible guy.
Oh.
Just
All right.
separated me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
I didn't bring up something better.
No,
And
I
so
mean, I would expect as
drive
much
up
from
Highway
everyone
1
this
this
week, so.
slow.
So it is,
You
how
work
long
slow,
ago?
you stay in bed and breakfast,
With a
you drink
convertible.
wine.
so it's still new.
You,
Like,
you take a week, you stop in bed and breakfast, you drink wine.
Wow, so he hit his
I mean,
head,
there's a,
right?
you
Not
need
a
to go in
smart
the
guy.
spring, everything is green and lush,
So
beautiful.
what's happened since
temperatures,
then?
perfect. Not that Tennessee or South Carolina, either one has actually, I'm sorry, either one has really
You're
bad.
in
Springs, but
I just bought
April?
my first home. You need to just,
look at you.
So we're trying to be intentional. I'm sure you guys are the same as us. We're all
And are you here full time?
We always have one for England, one for work. We need to take a week.
I lived
And
in
we need to
Charleston
plan
for
it
about
out.
7 years.
We don't plan
I
it ahead
lived
of
in
time.
Miami, and my brother and his wife, who lived from Miami.
April? No, March.
So,
March,
I decided to-
first week of March.
Did they move here because of you?
And just go.
They
I love
moved
her.
up here because they
It's
wanted
like
out of
perfect.
Miami. They were ready.
And just,
Can we say they moved here for you?
Yes, absolutely. If they have,
so
that
we,
we
I
all
have a feeling you and I are like.
But this is a good
Okay.
move. It was a
Because opposites
serendipitous-
attract.
So were you in Charleston before you came here, or?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She and I planned
So I was getting a little tired of driving
I am,
back and forth.
if it's not fun, let's make it fun.
Yes. Can we do
My
that?
parents live up here.
Because if we don't like it, we can.
They've all kind of migrated.
But you know, I mean, I have to say,
So are you?
I learned from them,
Very satisfied. Yeah.
life can be too serious.
Oh,
Recovering
yeah, it
and
used to be for me. I
getting
said,
your feet underneath.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
I would,
Of course. Of course.
So
We are
good friend network?
but
You
I'm
have good friends around you?
absolutely miserable. My
People
life
that are
is
positive and pour into you?
About it.
You
He is
guys changed my
he is
life
the
in
one.
ways that I
Yeah,
cannot.
and we're drawn to
Wow.
her.
That's a big statement.
Hated-
When
How
I
long
was
you been
living in
here?
Charleston, there's no
One
way I
person.
thought I was ever going to be able to buy a home.
That's one of the biggest arguments in our greatest blessing.
Here I live.
So how long have you been here?
2 years. I
Wow.
just celebrated 2 years of being out.
Good for you.
Are y'all living here now?
We
You guys
do.
live in Greenville?
Moxie
Get
is
on each
from,
other's-
she was living in Sumter. She moved up here about 8 months ago or so.
Very nice.
But we're about to build, get some property and Travelers Rest.
Oh.
Our friends Jim and Wendy are from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh, beautiful. I love Tennessee. I lived in Memphis for almost a year.
that's a little different.
It is quite different from Knoxville, certainly. It was a good experience, though. It took a little getting used to, but it grew on my heart by the time I was leaving. So
Amelia just bought her first home.
Well,
Where? Where's your
In
home?
Simpsonville.
Okay. Is it your dream home?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So what part of it?
But it's a home.
It's
what
mine
part of
now.
it? But what part of it fits? You clearly bought it for a reason.
Yes.
What attracted you to it?
New build. It's brand new.
Okay.
I am not a DIYer unless it's creative, pretty things, not like fixing plumbing. So I definitely wanted a, what are they? Key turn? Lock and key return? Anyway.
turnkey.
Turnkey, thank you. There it is. So that was the biggest part for me, but also that I was able to get an extra bedroom for my dogs. So
You have a bedroom for your dogs. I love that.
For my dogs.
What kind of dogs do you
Yes.
have?
I have a long-haired dachshund,
Okay.
a spaniel mix,
Okay.
and then I have a terror. No, she's a black lab mix.
I like Tara.
So-
Tara works.
Moxie's a bird person, so she wants to have like a windowsill that we keep open permanently for birds.
There's no reason
So
for
for the
that. Don't be.
outside birds, not for the inside birds. I once house sit for one of our sommeliers that's here this evening, and she had a bird. And let me tell you, the type of responsibility I felt, the weight on my shoulders of do not let this bird escape. Because as soon as you open a door, the bird's like, oh, that's where my life is supposed to be.
But you need to
All went
understand.
well though. Long story short, we made it. Everybody's healthy and safe. So, yes.
So we have a cat that came with the house.
When we moved in, the cat was there. The old owner abandoned the cat. Which I just
Okay, but
love,
here's the
guys,
thing.
right?
But here, this is the sweetest thing. So Scott did not care about the cat
I'm
until
not
the
that person.
hurricane. And then we're away from town for the current hurricane, and Scott cannot do anything but talk about the cat. And is the
I was
cat
worried
okay?
about the cat. I mean,
Worried about the cat.
wanted to give-
So now the cat comes inside.
What
got
is
his
Now,
own recliner.
yeah. And the other day, we didn't know the cat was inside.
Oh
And the
my
cat-
gosh,
the
yes.
cat
We
had
come
found
inside,
himself-
he's
found
sitting there in the recliner smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is too much.
Yeah. The
Having
cat
the time
made
of his
himself-
life.
the
He's
cat
like, I
made
made
himself
it.
up.
Yeah, our cat hasn't made it.
The cat.
Oh, that's
So the hurricane was good for the cat. Because now
So
the
when
cat.
you,
And for you.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the thing. This is
I am
post
so
hurricane.
Well, I think pets-
Now,
No, no, go ahead.
Now,
yeah, we have to, we're on a little bit of a time frame, so if you want to bring
By
us,
6 o'clock,
yeah,
correct?
bring us out whenever you're ready.
Yes, sir.
So you have dogs, right?
This
So you
is the
understand.
cat.
You
I
get,
mean, like
pet
now, we just leave the door open.
you know how
The
much
cat
more
comes and
emotionally
goes,
healthy
it's the
people are
cat.
with pets than without?
Would it be okay if I did this dish for you?
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
that
Yeah, you take that, you take it, yeah, go
Before,
ahead.
before the hurricane, he was like, get this cat out of
I
here.
know you're still enjoying the salad, sir. Would you like me to leave that
Now?
for you?
The cat. It's all about the cat.
Ooh,
You have a soft spot.
They're perfectly on point.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Perfectly on point. What's your DM's name?
Rich.
Rich.
Rich
yes.
Adams.
Rich took care of us.
Is there anything you need to do?
Keep this, so you can keep it.
Is there anything else we need to bring down for you to help you enjoy your meals?
Salt and pepper.
Yes,
Yes.
Salt and pepper.
this is potato sliced potatoes.
Wow, really?
Really?
Looks good.
So it's like,
I mean, a good friend would share those potatoes for me.
But that's very unique.
if you watch them,
So babe, you want, I don't think those are cooked anything, you want to take one?
some broccoli.
So they're-
Sure, you can.
Their chicken, which I'm enjoying,
Yes.
is like some award-winning fried chicken.
That is up your alley, my love. And is that mac and cheese?
It is. It's truffle mac and cheese.
Is there
Don't
ham
judge
in
me,
it?
don't judge me.
No, we almost got the truffle mac and cheese. We did.
I will not
Sure,
do it.
that'd be wonderful.
Absolutely. Would you like it everything?
Yes.
You want a bite of it? I know you don't do mac and cheese, no bite?
Okay, bye. Good. Thank you, God.
You said yes.
Yeah, can I offer you any pepper?
It's on, mind you, 4 cameras.
And you kind of knew, right?
I know I did that.
No, I'm serious, but I tried to throw you off
No, you
next
did,
weekend.
you did throw me off. You did throw me off. I really did think it was next week, which I was like, that's cool. I was like, Florida? Okay.
Yeah, she's like, you're gonna do it in Florida?
I'm like, wow.
So did you think it was bad because our friends wouldn't be around, or what?
Well, I was just like, you did throw me off in Florida because I was like, what is happening in Florida? I thought Florida was a business trip, and going straight from business trip to business trip to, I mean, like, yeah, you did throw me off.
Good.
You did successfully throw me off.
Well, that was the plan. That was Wendy's idea. She was like, Scott, throw this in. It'll totally throw her off.
You succeeded.
Oh, we've been talking for a while. Trying to figure out. He's doing a great job.
Oh, that I have no doubt.
And I was like, Jim, if I close this deal, this will be the greatest sale of my lifetime.
Oh, there's no doubt.
And now we have you on camera, babe, so
All the cards on the table. Jim Johnson is a true romantic. He is very.
oh, no doubt, he helped me. He
What's
helped
the
me.
most romantic thing he's ever done?
Oh, no.
Their
Every-
lifestyle,
That
their
every,
life is that way.
every Valentine's, every Christmas, every birthday, every Mother's Day, I mean,
There was one Valentine's Day that
Jim's a
that was
stud.
pretty.
that I
Jim's a stud.
that I beat out, knocked it out of the park. That you better remember which one it was, because
Yeah,
it was
with the candy.
way out of the park. Okay, this was movie related kind of
Okay,
Valentine's
tell me
Day.
about it.
He had notes, love notes, little love
Aw.
notes stuck everywhere that he knew that I was gonna be in the next 24 hours, everywhere, little love notes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not what I'm talking about.
Well, see,
But that's
it's very hard. It's very hard to pinpoint any.
So what
one
happened on the one you're
particular-
talking about?
The whole house was full of balloons. Remember the whole
Yes.
house? There was
and
hundreds.
The rose petals.
and the rose petals and the
yes,
floors.
Yes, yes.
Did you do it, how'd you do that? Do you have a staff?
No,
No, he did it all. He does it all himself. It's really precious. It's,
no, I did all.
So I told your hubby, I'm like, Jim, Moxie always does all this stuff, but she can't plan her own engagement, right? And so I'm like, she has the worst person in the world planning this, me. And so we tried, and they have a dog. And so the hotel, I'm like, I'm worried because Points, it's literally the nicest hotel in the state. It's super great hotel. So I'm
They do
thinking,
allow dogs because clearly.
well, yeah, I know.
Clearly,
But I'm
we
thinking
were
they
the dog
probably
this
won't
morning.
take a dog. I found out they do take a dog.
Okay.
But with a caveat,
Mm.
the dog has to have someone around it 24/7. I'm like, well, they're going to be around it at night. It should be fine, you know. And she's like, no, Scott, because the dog can start barking when it hears something out in the hallway.
Yes.
So I'm like, well, we don't have a dog sitter. So we had to come up with a dog sitter.
Who's the dog sitter?
Kirsty's child, son or daughter.
Ooh.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like perfect.
She came through in a pinch. So it's very good. I mean, everything was great.
He was so excited. She just full body whack. Oh, I like you. She's
Good.
Great.
Good. So they'll get along okay.
Oh,
haven't-
absolutely.
We just got her, so we're not
Oh.
Right. She's a baby.
A new
we're not
baby.
accustomed to.
Oh, tell me about that then.
Well, she's a Great Pyrenees.
Well, if y'all like fried chicken, try this. It's so good. You don't want to try
Because
it?
this is making
We
my
tried
taste buds just sing.
Amazing.
So
Try a bite of this, man, because it's like this award. Get the full deal though. It's this award-winning thing that they have.
Award-winning chicken.
Their fried chicken, their steak is good, but not award-winning. Their fried chicken is award-winning stuff. You're gonna get the whole deal.
Mashed potatoes or
They got honey on it too, so get some of the
good.
Okay.
You want some of the potatoes?
No, I'm good, brother. I'm good. They look
You
good.
have not eaten much today, though, love.
I know, but I've been nervous.
Nervous is all get out. I know.
Oh my gosh, Wendy, I've been a wreck.
feel your
Oh, I
And
know.
then, so I get out of the bathroom. I'm like, babe, I got this stuff all over my face. And so all over my face, there's these red marks. And it's all anxiety, right? It's all nerves, you know?
And you know what's so nuts about that is I deal with like the most stressful, high pressure, high income individuals on the planet. And then I'm dealing with Moxie and I fall apart.
That's what it should be.
You've been with me a year.
But you knew I was falling apart, didn't you? I mean, could you see it? So did that give it away?
I had a feeling something's on my ears, so it cut down.
I was nervous. I just
I mean, I wasn't sure it was just,
torn up about it.
I mean-
that means he treasures you above all.
I mean, I wasn't sure, it was just because it is my birthday weekend, right? I mean, I'm hard, I was like, is it just because it's my birthday?
she's like, Scott, that's gross as hell. I'm like, what's gross as hell?
Oh my God.
She's like, you're pitting. I'm like, I'm sweating. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because
So I
that's
got-
me, Jim.
I got
You spent a week with me in the
my
review.
my
You know
pits,
that's me.
Wendy, my pits are sweating. I got it on my forehead. My breath is bad. I'm like shaking and quivering a little bit. She's like, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm like,
Now, when is your birthday? What's your day?
today.
Today? Well, happy birthday.
Absolutely today, yeah.
Happy birthday. Oh my
See, we're that much better.
Yeah.
We're both November babies.
Oh, there you go.
That's right, because you do
When's
have.
your birthday?
What day?
30.
So
Memorial Day weekend. Oh,
Annie is May 22, May 20. My
I was
dad,
like, yeah.
my dad, who's passed away, his birthday was May 22.
Oh,
So they were
really? That
20
was
and
his
22.
birthday? I didn't know that.
Yep.
So what's the best birthday you've ever had? Zero to whatever age you might be.
She's 39.
But just so you know, I have no problem being in my 40s. Absolutely no problem. I don't
You know-
have a problem with it. I have no problem with it.
You put our wives together, they're going to be a force of nature. You realize that, don't you?
I wouldn't go back to my teens or
Oh,
Force of nature.
wouldn't for any.
not, and it's not even so much the youth, it's the wisdom.
It's the wisdom. So that's birthday ever.
How are we enjoying
Um,
everything?
It's amazing.
Phenomenal,
It's-
wonderful,
That is super good.
My whole family.
award winning.
See, I told you. Award winning.
My
And so is there a steak for birthday?
son.
Yes, wonderful, thank you.
Amelia, we're going to take this wine with us,
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
and I don't know, whatever else you think you should box up.
We just have dinner at the house.
Would you, I mean, we still like to keep
It absolutely.
dessert?
It doesn't have to be,
Um,
like I said, it doesn't have to be anything.
If I need to take it, I
Just
can,
come over.
whatever you think.
That
Or if
is
they can pull
entirely
it back,
up
then
to
they
you.
can have them pull it back, yeah.
They're my treasures.
Have you eaten your food yet?
We do, it's packed tight
Would you like
now,
to take your
but,
extraordinary with you as well?
but yes, what?
Have you eaten?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give this all.
I'm enjoying the soup very, very much.
Wow. That's the best fried chicken I've ever had.
I didn't even know you liked fried chicken. I mean, we had wings, but I didn't know you liked fried chicken. Did you
Well,
make fried, did your mom?
Chicken is on, yeah, mom did that all the time. But chicken's almost always dry.
I know,
don't
you don't like
order it, because I don't like dry, But that is good. It did well.
Last time I was in South Carolina, I had chicken and waffles.
I have yet to have that. I have never had chicken and waffles. I've been told about it.
Girl, you're missing out. Pardon my interruption.
I'm not from around here, but I've been told like it's a thing.
It's the best southern thing the South has to offer.
I can't remember the place where you did it.
Hey. No, I know, we're on the way.
Yeah, where did you do it? Oh, yeah.
If I may, I'll box this up for you.
Gosh, Kim.
Snappers are available too.
I'm like,
Snaps.
she don't like Shakespeare.
That is not what I said. Oh my God. If that is what you heard, we really need to work on interpretation of what I said.
Well, I usually say to Wendy when she says stuff, I said, yeah, thank you, honey. It's like, all I heard was, stupid idiot.
That is not what I said.
See? See?
Oh my God, if that's what you heard, I'm just not gonna talk anymore. That's not what I said.
Yes.
Not what I said.
So, we're gonna adjust. There's a
Metro Diner. Are you familiar with the Metro
Amelia?
Diner?
Yes, sir. Metro Diner.
Metro?
No, I don't believe I am. Is that here in Reno?
No, it's in, you know what, it might be North Carolina, it might be Charlotte.
why were you asking Amelia about that?
Because she was talking about chicken and waffles.
So,
This is the best chicken and waffles I've ever had.
Chicken
have you visited Charleston? Early Bird Diner in Charleston has the best chicken waffles anywhere ever.
Wow.
So next time you're in Charleston, it's in West Ashley, it's in Avondale, really. So it's very close to downtown, probably not even, it's probably a 7-minute drive from downtown. It is spectacular, and it's hole in the wall, local, all the things
best
that
parts.
I look for.
That's when you
and
go to be
for a
good.
restaurant, yes sir.
Yep.
I'll be right back with some more unsweet tea for you.
Thanks, Amelia.
You're very welcome.
So Melinda is gonna be part of this. Let her know.
Tonight or tomorrow?
No, just now. I'm just gonna shoot her a little text.
All right, yeah, please do.
This is her sister.
I don't want you to think that I'm being vague or evasive in my answers because you're asking such sweet questions. But honestly, I am a very simple person. So I don't have big, huge answers about memorable days. My whole life has been pretty easy. So
What's the best memory? Truly, the best of the last 30 years. When you go back to your place of life, the greatest joy, the greatest peace, the greatest happiness, what is that memory?
absolutely, just being in the midst of my family.
Okay, tell me about your family and remind me who.
So my oldest daughter and her husband have our 4 oldest grandchildren. 16, 14. No, Lamar's 17, isn't he?
Yes.
Oh, Phil. Okay, he's 17
Big
already.
real quick.
Oh, my goodness. So 17, 14,
Gosh, I look huge in pictures.
12,
Can you
and 10.
please take 20 pounds off that?
Yeah, Mr. Moses.
Look at fat ass sitting there. Look at that.
And then
That's
Serena,
ridiculous.
who is.
Well, it is a wide angle shot,
So I look like I'm larger than Texas.
Last year.
But as long as
Look
I'm
at
look
this
at
is my
that.
fat sheet.
Look at that right there, brother. That's worth it right there.
Yeah, I need to doctor that up.
Moxie.
36. Gosh, that's beautiful. And then our son Nicholas and his wife have our 3 youngest grandchildren. 7, correct me if I'm wrong, Atlas is 7, Zoe is 5,
Yep.
and Dash is Dashel Archer. Did you ever see The Incredibles?
Did.
Dash. Dashel Archer. And our son had just started doing archery. He goes, it's perfect. His name is Dash. So Dash is 7 months old. So they're my name.
Here's a proof.
Those times out of the normal days.
Yeah.
So, with that in mind, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Normal and everyday Thanksgiving.
Oh, God, I don't
All the
know.
kids.
All kids, all together with you in Knoxville, at your house, where do you have it?
Yes, but upstairs and downstairs. Because the
Upstairs,
kitchen
downstairs.
does not accommodate our whole
See,
family.
that's what we're looking at property, I'm like,
I texted to
I
you.
was gonna send
we've got a lot of people.
kiddos here somewhere.
So I text him,
He's supposed to be here.
get that button right there, and it puts it in your photo file.
You just need to
So now,
Because otherwise, I know my oldest daughter, when she comes
Bring
to
your
our
photo
house,
file.
she gets a little anxiety.
It's noise. It's a
Noise and no
noise.
room.
Yes. Okay, so tell me
I
about,
look
tell me
like,
about your place. Tell me
I
about your
look like I'm
space.
100 years old and fat.
It's,
Who's that?
it's a 19, it was built in
Can you make
1960.
me look skinny?
So it's older than me by a year.
Look at
these are better.
Oh, but look how ridiculous I look.
Just small.
That was,
Back
you were
then,
telling me to
they
take a
built
picture.
rooms
No, I know,
and
but I
very
I
small.
want you to make me look like
No.
the person I really look.
Oh, we have.
Like this one here. This is,
You have some space that you can
see how
spread
beautiful
out.
that is. Oh, that's a beautiful
And it's
picture.
in a sweet
Oh.
little neighborhood.
Moxie.
We used to have 100.
Moxie, look at this. You had Lee.
That has an apartment complex.
Show Moxie.
So
Great picture.
I love it.
It's beautiful. Sorry, go ahead.
It is beautiful. So, will you stay there? Is that your forever?
All right, so
that's not what
we gotta go.
want.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean,
I love it.
The cell phone is not this thing right picture.
Right.
I want everybody to have a room.
Brought
I want the
everything out.
grandkids to have a lot of with upstairs where they can all go to sleeping bags.
Because then they come see you.
Yeah, I just want space.
You
Now,
always want
but
an excuse for them to.
I want it to, that we can close it off. You don't have to heat it and air condition it all the time. I want space.